Hey, we got some more reviews. This is makeup that I used this summer and early fall. I know it's a little behind, but everything's running behind right now, right? So if you're interested to see on what kind of makeup I use, then keep on watching. Let's get right to it. So one of the eyeshadow palettes that I bought this past summer is by Arbonne International. This is their Cherry Blossom. It's all in the eyes. You can see I wore this palette to death. I have it on right now. You can do so many great looks with these shadows. They have beautiful pigment, a little bit of kickback. I don't really worry about that too much because any good shadow that's going to have any good pigment payoff is going to have a little bit of kickback. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. But really, really recommend this, and you can still get this. I'll put the information in the description box below if you do want this palette. Next part of that collection from Arbonne is a liquid liner. It's really, really cool. It's actually a rose gold. So you can see, it's really pretty. So this was fun to do under, I did mine mainly under the eye, but you could do on the top of the lid as well. So many, I've never really seen a liquid rose gold liner, so that was pretty cool. Really like that. Part of the Cherry Blossom collection, they had two gorgeous lipsticks. Let me tell you, this is Bouquet. I wore this one the most, like a cherry kind of red. What makes these so good is that they're so hydrating and nourishing for your lips. They also contain peptides, which you need for your lippies, because your lips, they get really dry and you want to help, the peptides are those amino acid chains. They help strengthen and build collagen. So you definitely want to have a product that's going to get peptides in there to help your lips stay nice and plump and look good. I also got a blush. This was not part of the collection, but this is a Dusty Rose blush. I like the compact size of this blush. And their makeup is also clean, vegan, cruelty-free. So if you're someone that if that's a priority, then you definitely want to give this line a try and look at it. This is not part of the Cherry Blossom collection, but this is a delicious lip gloss by Arbonne International. I really enjoy this color. It's called Calla. Really nothing to say except that it's a really good gloss, and I love it as a topper, and it's very pretty. Try it. Another product that I loved, again by Arbonne, is this was new. It's called Second Nature Pressed Powder. I've been hitting pan for a while now. I can't not, this powder is like awesome. I mean, you really get a nice soft look. It helps keep your makeup on. If you want to put this on top of a CC cream or tinted moisturizer, that would be a great way to have a nice even look without wearing a lot of makeup. Definitely recommend that Second Nature powder. My color was tan, in case you're wondering. For example, another item that wore really well with that Second Nature powder is this primer by Glow Skin Beauty. This is a tinted primer with SPF 30. The color I have here is medium. It's left over from summer, although I still wear it because it's really sheer. So it's not going to give you really any coverage at all. But if you want like a little bit of a glow maybe, then this would be a fun primer. You could wear it on its own, and then like I said, you could put a pressed powder on top of it, and you just have a nice healthy look and a very sheer look. By Glow Skin Beauty, I had to try the foundation because I love the primer so much. This also has SPF 18. Not entirely the highest amount, but it is in there. Again, this is a mineral-based product, so is the other one I showed you. They wear really well together, although I've worn other primers with this too. The Luminous Foundation is that. It's going to give you a little bit of luminosity to your skin. I'm wearing it now along with the primer, and you can see I have a little bit of a glow, but not too much. Coverage is fantastic. It does wear really well under a mask, especially if you put a little powder on top, setting spray. I mean, for me, it's still going to rub off on the mask a little bit, but not as much as if I used maybe a different brand of foundation. And the wear on this is just a real step up from some of the other products I've used. Another item I tried is by Essence. This is a very affordable makeup line. I wanted to get some new liquid liners. See if there was an affordable liquid liner. And this really did fit the bill. I like how you can do a thick line or a thin line with this. And the only thing that I would recommend doing is if you buy this is you must store it upside down because the ink has to hit to the tip. And if you store it like this, you're going to think it's drying out on you or that you have no product in it. So I learned the hard way. Store it like this, but it does really wear nicely, and it's a good quality pen for like $4. I also got introduced to Artistry Studio. This is by Amway. A friend of mine gave me some PR, I guess, and I'm wearing it right now. This is the Light Up Matte Lip Color. really love this. So I've been wearing this under a mask because it is matte and it does not go anywhere. And all their lip glosses come with a little mirror and they light up. So back when we could actually go places and wanted to touch things up and we couldn't see, this would be great for that purpose. But I do really like this. I highly recommend this. It's not, doesn't dry out your lips, and the color wears very well. I'm wearing cherry red right now. Things didn't make the cut though. Since we're talking about Artistry Studio, I might as well go there. They had what's called a jelly plumping lip tint. This one I actually bought because I liked the other one. It is just that. It's a tint. And it's jelly-like consistency. It's just going to give you a tiny bit of color. So maybe if you're someone that doesn't want a lot of color on their lips, it's really sheer. But it is a stain, so it does stain your lips. I didn't get any plumping effect at all. I mean, when they say plumping, I don't get too excited about it because it's really hard for a plumping product to work to the level that we want. But I didn't feel anything with this. So this is probably a miss for me, but maybe somebody who doesn't want a lot of color could give it a try. The thing that wasn't really a big hit, I was so bummed because I really wanted to like this brow microblading pen or microfilling pen by Benefit Cosmetics, because Benefit Cosmetics is like my go-to for brows. The tip is cool. It's supposed to give you a fuller look in your brow if you have sparse brows, but I just found that because it's kind of like an ink pen, it just kind of filled it in and it looked like it filled it in with ink. I just didn't wear well for me. This color is medium brown. What I do like about it for like a touch-up maybe, but with sparse brows, even though it's geared towards sparse brows, I would not recommend it for sparse brows. On the topic of eyes, I did get the brow pencil, Shape It Up by Arbonne International, to try it out. I'm 50-50 with this. I do wear it every day. The reason why I'm not a big fan is because the texture is strange. So how I do use it, and I'm wearing it now, is I always do 2 different colors on my brow, a lighter in the front and darker in the tail. So I fill in the front with the lighter color. This sticks really well to hair, but not to skin very well. And I need it to stick to hair and skin for me to have a fuller looking brow. But what does happen is I bring in my tried and true brow contour pen by Benefit Cosmetics, and the shade I have on is Deep Shade. And I'll take that and go over from here on out to make it a little bit fuller. And this product sticks to my skin and my hair, and it actually will stick to this. So it makes it look a little bit fuller. So still will stay with my Benefit brows. I like those. This is just temporary until I run out. But if you have full brows, you might like to Shape It Up better. I just don't have full brows. Another thing, part of that Cherry Blossom line, I was really hoping to like this because it's a cool concept. It's a stick that has a bronzer highlighter, like a bronzy highlight, and then a pink highlight. I just don't get any color payoff with this. I like my highlighter to be like really bright. I'm just one of those people. And this one is just too muted for me. Now, if you're someone that wants a more muted look, you know, maybe you don't want a lot of highlight on the top of your cheekbones, then this would be a good product to try. For me, I just need a little bit more. I also had in the Cherry Blossom collection a blush stick. I mean, I like it. It's kind of a cool concept, but I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing the Dusty Rose that I showed you earlier. But you would just kind of circle the apple of your cheek and tap it in. It's all right. It doesn't last very long on me. It might be because I'm oily combination skin. Maybe you have more dry skin. Maybe this would last a little bit longer. But for me, it just didn't work. Lashes. I got to try some lashes. We actually had some events to go to this summer, and I wanted the lashes to pop. So I got on the magnetic train, and I'm using, the one I have on right now is this Pro Magnetic by Eylure. You get this magnetic liner, and these are more like wispies, so they just kind of go at the ends, and then you pop them on. Just really follow the directions to a T, because if you don't let the liner dry and you don't put enough coats on, the lashes will not stick. But once you get them to work for you, they look really, I feel like they look pretty nice. They last all through the event that I was at. I didn't have any problem with the liner drooping, or I didn't have the lashes falling off. And they're super comfortable. So I highly recommend those. That's all I have for now. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found some of these things useful for you, and let me know if you buy them and what you think. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.